Hello children, today we are going to study the very important topic, that is arithmetic progression. Okay, so in this topic we are going to study the concepts of arithmetic progression. So first of all we should know how and which types of number we are calling that they are number in arithmetic progression. So for that we have to keep one thing in mind, that whenever any number is there, for example I am talking about any sequence. Okay, in this sequence, as you can see that the number is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, dot dot dot. So in this sequence, you can see that each number, when you take any number and with its preceding number, the difference of any number with its preceding number is coming constant, that is 2. Okay, when you take any number, for example 4, and you subtract this number from the preceding number, that is 2, then again it is coming 2. Similarly, you can take another number, that is 8, and you subtract from this preceding number, that is minus 6. Again it is coming 2. So any types of sequence in which if you find the difference of any term with its preceding terms and the difference is coming constant, that means that given sequence is in arithmetic progression. Okay, as you can see, we can take other example also. That is called in AP. Okay, so we can say that this number is in AP. As you can find that D1 I am calling D1 is, and then second one D2. So here D1 and D2 is coming equal. Okay, since D1 and D2 is coming equal, so what we can say, this is in AP. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. This is in AP. Okay, we can take another example also. For example, if we call this as AP, so we can call 3, then 6, 9, any table you can take, 3 tables, 4 tables, 5 tables, 6, you can call them as in AP, because you can see that the difference of any term with its preceding term, okay, the difference of any term with its preceding term is coming here 3, so we can call them as in AP. Okay, so after studying about the concepts of AP, we have to study some formulas. Okay, based upon that we are going to study. So if we call this as D, so this is common difference. Common difference is what? Difference of any term with its preceding term. That means an minus a of n minus 1. Okay, second term minus first term, or third term minus second term, or fourth term minus third term. Similarly, we can call them as n. N is what? Position of term. N is what? Position of term. En means value of term. Value of term. Okay. So based upon this, we can write down the formula that to find the nth term from AP. We have the formula that a plus n minus 1 times d. This is the formula to find the value of any of the terms of the AP. A is what? A is first term. A is what? A is called the first term. Okay. So as you can see that common difference, this is called common difference, also written as small d. Okay, common difference. So common difference, this is again one of the formula for finding the common difference. That means we have to subtract the any term with its preceding terms. Okay. N is what? Value, position of the term. N is what? Value of the term. And A is what? First term. So based upon these terms, these parameter, we can call the formula that to find the value of any of the terms of the AP, we will use the formula A plus n minus 1 times d. Okay, using this formula we can find the value of d also. In this formula you can see that 4 parameter is given to you: an, a, n and d. So within this 4 parameter, any 3 of them will be given to you, and you can easily find out the 4th missing parameter. Okay, so this formula is very much useful for finding the nth term from the first, from the starting. Okay, this formula is useful for finding the nth term because we are putting an n from the beginning. Okay, n is what? This is first term, this is second term, this is third term, this is fourth term, this is fifth term. So if you want to find the sixth term here, so we will put the value here 6. That means sixth number is from beginning only. So this formula is finding the value of nth term from the beginning. Suppose if anyone asks you find the value of any term from the its end. So again we have the formula. So if we want to find the formula an from end, okay, from end, because this is from beginning. By default, if nothing is written, that means it is from beginning only, because we always count the numbers from the beginning. And this, if anybody asks from you, find the last 10 terms, okay. So here the formula will be L minus n minus 1 times d. This is the formula for finding the nth term from the end. Okay, here L is what? L is last term. L is what? Last term. Here the another parameter is there, that is last term. So for finding the nth term from the end, you will be given the last term in the question. Don't worry about that. In this question I have not given the last term because we are finding the nth term from the beginning. But here we have to find the nth term from the last. That means last term will be given in the question. Okay, this type of AP will be given to you. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. Dot. That means it is finite AP. This is what? Finite AP, because here the terms are fixed and last term is also given to you. That is 24. So this is called finite AP. This is called infinite AP. Okay. So two formula we have studied here. Nth term from the beginning, that is formula is a plus n minus 1 times d, and nth term from the end, the formula is l minus n minus 1 times d. And the both I have already talked about n is what? Position of the term, d is what? Common difference, and l is what? Last term, a is what? First term. Okay, and for finding the common difference, the formula is what? We have to subtract any term with its preceding terms, and that must be constant. Okay, here the value will become constant. So two formula, based upon this we are going to solve some of the questions. Okay, so all the students kindly memorize the formulas, because without formula you cannot solve any questions. Okay, the derivation is not in your syllabus, so we are not talking about the derivation, how the formula came. You have to only memorize the formula. The very first question I am taking that AP is given to you. Okay, AP is given to you 8, 11, 14, 17, 20, dot dot dot. It is already given that it is in AP. We have to find what? We have to find its first term, and the second part is common difference. This is the question, that AP is given to you. This is finite AP or infinite AP? This is infinite AP, because last term we don't know. So the question has asked that we have to find the first term and the common difference. Very easily we can use the concept that in this given AP the first term is what? A. That means small a is what? A. This is the first term, as the position of the term is first. So the very first term in the given AP is what? A. That is called first term. Now the second part is that common difference. I already talked about the common difference. What we have to do about common difference? We have to subtract any term with its preceding terms, not the succeeding terms. You have to subtract with the preceding terms. So any terms you can take. For example, 17 I am taking. So what is the preceding term of 17? 14. So 17 minus 14 is 3. The common difference is 3. So this is a very easy question. Based upon that, we can solve many questions also. This will come in objective type questions. Okay. Now I am taking the second question. So very easy types of questions are coming from these topics. So all the students kindly take this topic very seriously and memorize the formula. Okay. Now the second question I am taking. The sum of, question is given that the sum of fourth and eighth term. The sum of fourth and eighth terms of an AP is 24, and the sum of its sixth and 10th terms is 44. Find its first three terms. First three terms. Okay. The question is that first of all we have to read the question very carefully, what is being asked with us. Okay. And what is the thing this is given to us. The question is that we are being given with fourth and eighth term. The sum of fourth and eighth term, that is 24. Directly the AP is not given, A is not given, D is not given, N is not given. Okay, directly things are not given, but we can simplify it very easily. Fourth term and 8 terms are given to you, sum of the fourth and 8th term. So kindly we will write them in the equation form according to question. Okay, solution here we start. According to question, what we can say? The fourth term is given to you, that is A4 plus A8 is how much given to you? 24. And the second information is also given to you, that is 6th term plus 10th term is 44. As you can see, 4th term plus 8th term is 24 and 6th term plus 10th term is 44. So two information is given to you, and based upon that we can easily solve them. Okay, so what we can write in the 4th term? If you use the formula, that means 4th term, the value of the 4th term is what? A plus 4 minus 1 times d. This is the formula only I am talking about here. A plus n minus 1 times d. So A is not given, so A let me take as A. N is what? 4 minus 1 times d. This is the basic formula we are using, plus this is the value of 4th term. Plus similarly we can write 8th term also. A plus 8 minus 1 times d, which is 24. So if you simplify them, you will get what? A plus 3d plus, because 4 minus 1 is 3. Now again A plus 7d is how much given to you? 24. So if you solve them, A plus A, that is 2A. Now 10d, 3d plus 7d is 10d is equal to 24. We can simplify them by dividing the whole number by 2. So you will get A plus 5d is equal to 12. This is the simplified form, that we call it as equation number 1. Okay, if you divide them by 2, so you will get A plus 5b is equal to 12. Now similarly we can solve this also, and we will get two variable, two equation, and easily we can solve them, you will get the answer. Let's see. So if you simplify them, A plus A6 term. So A plus 6 minus 1 times d, which is A6, plus 10th term is A plus 10 minus 1 times d, which is 10th term. So value of this is 44, already given in the question. We are just using the formula and simplifying them. Okay, we are using the formula, this formula A plus n minus 1 times d. This formula I talked about, the very first formula of this chapter, to finding the n term. So if you simplify them, what you will get? A plus 5d plus A plus 9d is equal to 44. If you simplify them, 2A plus 14d is equal to 44. If you further simplify them, you will get the answer. Okay, let's see how. So here again we can divide it by 2. So A plus 7d is equal to 22. Now this is equation number 2. Okay, so using the elimination method we can easily solve them. First equation is what? A plus 5d is equal to 12. Kindly what we have to do? We have to eliminate A. So subtract them. Sign change. Okay. Plus A minus A cancel. 7d minus 5d, 2d. And 22 minus 12, that is 10. So d is what? 5. D becomes 5. So you can use the any of the equation, either 1 or 2, to get the value of A. So to get the value of A, if I am using from 1. So A is what? 12 minus 5d. 12 minus 5 into 5. Because value of D we have got, that is 5. So 12 minus 25. 13 minus 13. Okay. Now we got A and we got D. And what is the thing that is asked? And the first 3 terms. So in AP, the first 3 terms will be what? First term will be minus 13. Okay. Now minus 13 plus 5. That is 8. Okay. Because D is 5. So 8 will be there. Now again plus 5. Because we have to, common difference is 5. So plus 5. That means 8 plus 5. So here the first term is minus 13 we got. Now this is minus 8 and the third term will be minus 3. Okay, simply what we have done. First we got minus 13, A is minus 13. So simply we have to add plus 5. So plus 5 becomes minus 8 and then this plus 5 again we have to add minus 8 plus 5. That is minus 3. So this is our answer. Okay. Now the next question we are taking. based upon the same concepts. Okay, that is second formula which I have given you. The second formula is for the nth term from the end. Okay, I have given you the formula to find the nth term from the end. So the formula was L minus n minus 1 times d. So if anybody asks from you that find 11th term from the end of the AP is already given you, so no need to worry about AP. AP is 10, 7, 4 dot 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 minus 62. Okay, last term is given to you. I told you that whenever we have to find the 10th term or any term, it should be given from the end. We should be given with L. Here L is what? Minus 62. So as you can see, the AP is given to you and we have to find the 11th term from the end. So A11 from end. From end. The formula is L minus n minus 1 times d. This is the formula. Okay, A and if I write here 11, so here also we have to 11. So A11 from end. From end. L is what? Minus 62 minus n is what? 11 minus 1. Now to find the value of d, I had already talked about. For finding the value of d, what we have to do? We have to subtract the any term from these preceding terms. That means 7 minus 10 is minus 3. 7 minus 10 is minus 3. We can easily simplify them. Minus 62 minus. Okay, because this term we are going to multiply them. So minus 33 plus 3. So again change the sign. Minus 62, we have to change the sign because minus sign is outside the bracket. So plus 33 minus 3. Okay, here also subtract. So minus 65 plus 33. Okay, so minus sign will be there. Minus 32 will be the answer. 11 term from end. This is from end. You have to write here in bracket from end. Okay, simply what we have done, we have used the formula here and the value of L is minus 62. Minus sign here minus 11 minus 1 times d. D is what? 7 minus 10, that is minus 3. So if you multiply them, minus 33 plus 3, simplify them, you will get minus 62 minus 3, minus 65 and plus 33. Then we can easily simplify and you will get the answer as minus 32. Now the last question we are talking about the finding the first negative term. Okay, first negative terms of the AP. This is very important question according to your CBSE pattern. So this question also I am making that to find the nth terms. Question is that which term of the AP 24, 12, 24, 21, 18, 15 dot is the first negative term. First negative term. This question is very important for your CBSE pattern. This type of question are very commonly coming in your sample paper also you can see. Okay. So this question is that which term of the AP is the first negative terms. That means you can see the AP is in descending order. Yes or no? AP is in descending order. So any term will be the descending order is there. So any of the term will come negative also. Yes or no? As you can increase the numbers or go on the terms, we will come across that the number will come start negative also. So we have to find the first negative terms. So again we have to use the same formula. Okay, that means we have to get an less than 0. Yes or no? Because the question is talking about first negative terms. That means value of the term must be negative and negative what? Less than 0. So the value of the formula of n is what? A plus n minus 1 times d. And we will use this concept and you will get the answer. Because less than sign why I am putting here? Because the question is asked about the first negative terms. That means the value of the terms must be less than 0. So here the A is what? 24 plus n is only being asked from the questions and D is what? 21 minus 24. That means minus 3. Yes or no? as you can see, 21 minus 24 is what? Minus 3. So you can easily simplify them. 24, first of all multiply these two terms. So this will minus 3n plus 3 less than 0. Now again 27, and when you put this minus 3n to the other side, the sign changes. That means 3n will be positive because we are taking minus 3n to the other side. So minus 3n will go to the positive sign, and 24 plus 3, that is 27. That means n should be greater than 27 by 3. As you can see, the same things we have to apply as of equality. This 3 is in multiplication, another side goes, that it will become in denominator side. So this will become 9. That means n should be greater than 9. Okay. That means n should be greater than, after 9 what will we get? N is equal to 10. So 10 is our answer. Okay. Now the last question I am telling you that we have to revise these concepts. Okay. From these topics we have to go through that video, and whatever question you will get, start solving them using the given formulas. Okay. Thank you.